With a parking battle in San Francisco. A few years ago, the SFMTA said they would start ticketing people if cars parked in the driveway were blocking the sidewalk, like you see right there. It hasn't really been enforced up until now. As Amanda Harry shows us, the issue has some neighbors turning on each other.
People in these neighborhoods say they've been parking like this for years, and suddenly they're seeing SFMTA issue citations. The issue is what you see here. Cars parked in short driveways, forcing them to spill over into the sidewalk. Then people have to walk around them to get by.
I was thinking about, am I gonna, wake up with a ticket in the front?
David Cho regularly house sits in the inner Sunset. He says he's in a neighborhood group message, and people have been talking about an uptick in citations for cars parked in their own driveways. The offense listed on the ticket, blocking part of the sidewalk. Cho has parked sideways like this for years, leaving room for pedestrians. But now he's concerned that might not be enough.
This is my electric car, and then I park it here because the charger is on this side. And then so I can run a line here to charge my car. And so if I park it out there, then the line will be on the sidewalk, and I don't want people to be tripping on it.
Throughout the inner Sunset neighborhood, dozens of cars are hanging over the sidewalk. Someone who lives in the Richmond district took to X to complain about the citation, saying they had parked that way for years. The SFMTA responded, saying not being cited before isn't a guarantee you won't be cited in the future, and that there is a recent effort to better address sidewalk parking in the city. Near 9th Avenue and Moraga Street, a sign asking people to not call the Department of Transportation to ticket cars parked in driveways. It suggests leaving a note asking someone to park differently.
I think, if you live in the neighborhood, we should be a little bit more friendly and neighborhoody to our neighbors. And I think it doesn't have to go for the kill, maybe just kind of talk to the person.
Harrison.
Linda Messett doesn't have a car, but lives in the neighborhood and frequently walks her dog Harrison. She says she sees cars spilling into the sidewalk all the time, and it can cause issues.
When we walk in a group, we're going up to meet our friends to walk all of our dogs together, and then you're going around and you end up in the street, or, it's a pain sometimes.
She says she's able-bodied and usually just walking her dog, but for others, it could become dangerous.
I think that it would be a bigger issue if I had kids and, you're trying to get a group of children and you don't want to cross into the street to get around a car.
Cho says he thinks the law needs to be enforced on a case-by-case basis.
Things need to make sense. Regulations and rules is to make sense of something. If a rule doesn't make sense anymore, then why should there be a rule? And I think what makes sense is people with strollers and dogs and whatnot be able to pass through, and I think there should be enough space.
For now, people in these neighborhoods say they will continue to try to come up with creative solutions to avoid being cited in the future.
And here's another practice that the MTA will soon start cracking down on in San Francisco: right turns on red lights.